Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Kokomo Post Tries, partnered with Gravity Trampoline Park. We are here at Adams Mill, purported to be haunted. Yep. We're about to meet our friends with the Indiana Ghost Trackers. We're going ghost hunting, guys. Our friends at Indiana Ghost Trackers have been here before. They say they've seen some absolutely terrifying things. Guys, do you believe in ghosts?
I do. I've never had an experience, so I guess I could say I don't. But also, just because I haven't had an experience doesn't mean it's not there.
I hope to see absolutely nothing. I hope we walk in that building and it's an old mill museum. All right, so we are here with the Kokomo chapter of the Indiana Ghost Trackers. We are here with Christy, Jerry, Al, and John. So legitimately, this is real. You guys have seen this with your eyeballs.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Well, we're kind of a little different than most chapters, actually, because we just don't get a group of people up and go out to a cemetery. You know, we have training involved.
We don't just automatically say, "Oh, that's a spirit." We would try to debunk it, try to find a logical explanation.
Yeah. Basically, you're out to rule out the paranormal and find a logical explanation for everything. And then, if you don't find a logical explanation, then that's what you're left with.
If one of us are carrying this around, this is called a millimeter. And so what this thing here does is it measures electromagnetic field, which you can see some, like a light or something like that will affect that. Ambient temperature. If you're just holding it steady like this, and these lights, if we're asking a question, and then this will respond, and these lights go up, something around you is affecting that electromagnetic field.
Yeah, but if it goes up all the way...
Right at that room?
Post office.
It's a 5. Like, literally, I just moved it that much.
In theory, yeah, Drew got a weird feeling in that room, and I got static feeling. What is your name? Whoa, look. Look at my K2. Wow. Holy cow. Oh, there it goes again. I just asked what its name was.
Sometimes we feel like when the K2s fluctuate like that, it's like the voice fluctuations, and it may be trying to talk through the EMF meter.
So we're just wrapping up floor 2. Al was showing me this like screen that has armatures and I think some kind of heat signature of some sort. I don't know. Anyway, here's what I saw. No one on the other side of the room, and yet it was lighting up like a weird little stick figure, like there was a person moving. It was something.
We're starting to see some activity, shadows for sure, noises. Maybe it's the building creaking from temperature fluctuations from earlier in the day versus today. Flashlights definitely coming on and off. You're shut off on command after we asked. So definitely starting to see a few things.
Okay, so these guys told us these stories about how like the flashlight play and then it goes on and then it goes off and then it like bounced her, and I was kind of like, okay. And no, hand to heart, I'm sitting here on this church pew and they were asking questions like, I mean, and instantly, like the second the question was done, the light would flip on. And then they would politely say like, thank you so much for asking that question, and the light would flip off immediately.
Can you turn it back off?
Turn it off. It's off.
Thank you.
Thank you for turning it off and on.
If there's somebody in this room, can you turn the flashlight back on? Can you try to communicate through the flashlight again? Can you try to communicate through the flashlights in the room again?
A lot of flashlights.
What?
Right when you first said it, I could see that.
Gravity Trampoline Park is Indiana's premier indoor trampoline park, but it's also the easiest, most fun way to celebrate a birthday or special event in Kokomo. Let Gravity take care of the setup, cleanup, and all the details, giving you more time to create outrageously fun memories with your kids. Each party features 60 minutes of jump time, a private VIP room, jumping socks for all the jumpers, food, beverages, and more. You can customize the package that's perfect for your group and spend time jumping, bouncing, ziplining, and celebrating. But Gravity isn't just for kids. With the all-new adventure and ninja courses, plus the beer, wine, and adult lounge, Gravity makes the perfect spot for a holiday party, family reunion, or other memorable event. They do private rentals as well as several styles of fundraisers for schools and organizations. Spots book up quickly, so don't delay and call today. For more information, visit gravitykokomo.com.
There was a shadow that blocked out some of the light that was coming through the window, like somebody had moved across what looks like a chair over there in the corner, and nobody was moving. You guys were off in the post office. Everybody's kind of grouped over here, and she's sitting on the chair. So it literally was like a figure just blocked off the light that was coming from inside the window.
These here are just digital radios. We call them Ghost Box, Frank's Box. They scan digital frequencies and they don't stop. He's shaking his head yes. He's like, yep. There's times when we use these and we'll plug speakers into them. We'll ask a question and you'll know when it's working.
The theory is that if there is something there, that it could use frequencies from the radio, voices on the radio, bits and pieces like words from different stations that come through to answer a question that we've asked, which is, you know when it's working.
Do you know my name?
Does that sound like them? It does sound like them.
Okay, so we moved to a second location, and I was sitting on a church pew, and all of a sudden I'm sitting beside a window that was open, and the right side of my face started to get heated, and it seems to have been like a little bit of a scratch. I know you can't really tell because we're in the shadows, we're in the dark, but definitely a temperature change, and definitely there was some sort of mark, some redness, unexplainable. All of a sudden it just happened. Something might be here.
I mean, I'm 0 out of 10 spooked. All of those things I feel like I could easily explain.
How do you explain away, like, the flashlight stuff?
I think that the electrical contacts were just really close.
What about the walkie-talkie thing?
I mean, right now I just feel like it's just random noise, just things popping in and out. Like, I need a little bit more before I can start saying like, oh yeah, like, I'm not exactly sure how to explain that away.
I hadn't really experienced much other than like the flashlights and this communication of things like that so far, but we were up in the attic and I was up against like the back wall. There's nothing behind me but like a window, and like all of a sudden I felt like a quick like pull on like my sweatshirt in the back, and it made me jump quick. It was like a jolt of a pull.
What was that?
Like just like a really sudden yank like on my sweatshirt.
Something just yanked your sweatshirt? You good?
Mm-hmm.
Something just yanked your sweatshirt?
It's going off.
Is your millimeter going off?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we confirmed that my camera does not set it off, by the way. He held it up to it, doesn't
I can hear it from here.
So, yeah, that happened. I got my experience. Not sure how I feel about it right now.
All right, guys, so there you have it. A ghost hunt.
I'm not one to be scared, and part of me always wants to rationalize things away. I think things happened tonight that couldn't be rationalized away. Or
we were up, I think, on the 3rd floor, and it felt like there was so much happening. You really almost forget like what you're doing and like kind of the craziness of it, you know, and like the surrealness of it. Because I was the time like I literally sat on the floor, like as close as I could to the machines. Like I was just really in it.
I don't know. I feel like my head is in a million different places. I'm trying to find like, you know, I'm like, I don't know. That flashlight was really close. Is that like, does it just happen? But also like this guy standing to my right is not easily rattled. And I mean, you shouted and like moved real quick. Okay, so for you guys, thank you so much for allowing us to come along.
Thanks for coming.
For you guys, thank you so much for watching and for tuning in for another episode of the Kokomo Post Tries, partnered with Gravity Trampoline Park.